Hello, my gorgeous people. Hello, new people to the Quantum Success. In case you were not aware, my name is Suzy Ashworth. I am a quantum transformation and embodiment coach. I help female entrepreneurs like you step into divine self-expression and limitless living. We are talking all about healing our money stories this morning. My first question is when I say heal your money story, do you know what I mean by that? Or what does that mean to you? Some of the beliefs that I used to have around money was that money is not for me. And you do not need money to be happy, which is absolutely fucking true. But the way that I bound that up in, I do not need money, I can be absolutely happy without money, so I'm going to repel any opportunity to receive it, was definitely not helpful. Never have enough. The first really helpful thing that I learnt when it came to healing my relationship with money is really understanding that money is neither good nor bad. Money in and of itself is absolutely neutral. And if you right now do not have the best relationship with money, that will trigger something in you. The meaning that we ascribe to money is the issue that all of us have when it comes to our relationship with cash. And this is the same with every single thing that you desire in your life, actually. It's not good if you want a Lamborghini, and it's not bad if you want a Lamborghini. You just want a Lamborghini. It's not good if you want a small house. It's not bad if you want a small house. You just want a small house. It is the meaning that we decide to place on it. When it comes to healing our story, and it doesn't need to take years and years and years and years for us to do this, but it does need to take intention and attention. So what I find with most people when they're early on in their money journeys is actually they don't give any attention to money at all unless it's negative. They don't want to look at it. They don't want to, they're not looking at their bank balances. They're not looking at how much money that they receive. They're not looking at their credit card bills. They're not looking at anything. And anything in relation to money going out creates tension and fear. What are the things that I learned about money from the ages of 0 to 10? I learned about money that it doesn't stay. I learned that you have to work really hard and it could be taken away at any moment. What was also interesting is during that period, I learned that you didn't need to have a lot of money to get the stuff that you want if you were prepared to compromise, if you were prepared to buy from the market, if you were prepared to buy broken biscuits. And you should get the broken biscuits and you should be grateful for them. So it was always about having less than what everybody else had and then being very grateful for it. And if you weren't grateful for it, then you were being disrespectful to the people that were working really hard. So your first task is to go back, look at all of the stories that you learned 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30 about your cash, but particularly those in those first 20 years are super helpful. And then write down every single incident. You then need to both forgive your parents, because this is what we're talking about, this is who we've learned it from, but also when you get to 20 to 30, 30 to 40, you will also have made money mistakes. So you need to forgive your parents and you need to forgive yourself. And a really super useful exercise is just to write yourself a letter. So that is the first step to you really releasing and letting go of those old stories, forgiveness and love, and letting yourself know that it's safe for you to move on. The next thing is looking at the way that you are treating money today. If you are constantly saying, this is not enough, you get £5 and that is not enough, you get £50 and that is not enough, even if it doesn't fulfill all of your needs, the vibration that you're creating every time you say that that is not enough is creating more of a vibration of that is not enough. Let me know if that makes sense. We have to start changing the way that we are engaging with money right now, even if it's not fulfilling all of your needs. So let's imagine that your money is your partner. And if you think about how you are treating your partner right now, you know, your job right now is to start building the relationship. Let's imagine this is your last attempt to really, really rebuild this relationship. And you are going to throw everything at it when it comes to being the best partner in the world, knowing that the more that you show up in this partnership, the more your partner is going to show up for you. And this really, really works. So giving yourself permission to track your money on a daily basis, even when there are zeros coming in, and you tracking the zeros is you paying attention. And when you can say the zero here and then tune back into, and where else am I feeling abundance in my life right now? What do I have to feel grateful for and appreciate right now, even though there's been a naught? So the more that you can build the relationship with money and say, you're not good, you're not bad, money in and of itself is just neutral. And the more that you can start to love on money, like create a new partnership, you will start to give yourself permission to receive more, particularly when you do that first step of the exercise where you acknowledge, shine a light on those old stories, forgive, and then slowly start to release them. The first step towards you receiving the money that you desire is to claim it, is to say, this is what I desire, and then notice in your body whether that feels expansive or whether it feels contracting. Notice the stories that are coming up in your head and notice where they come from, because they are stories that you learn when you were between the ages of 1 and 10. So that's where you go back to the letter and you write yourself. You write, I forgive you. You write, I love you. You write, it's safe for me to release this story, and be willing to do it again and again and again, because this relationship is one of the most important relationships you have in your life right now. If we know it's not rude to ask for money, and it's safe for us to allow more, what is the new story that you want to create around it's rude to ask for money? I think it's really beautiful to ask for money, because every time I am asking for money, it's a real exchange of value. You know, I'm giving, and in response to that, I'm then receiving. The give and receive cycle is the natural pulsation of the universe. You know, that's what happens. Give and take, give and take. When we only give, we knock the universe out of balance. When we only take, we knock it out of balance. Love you so much. This was a joy. Please remember that faith plus action equals miracles, and abundance is your birthright. Mwah. Love you. Bye bye.